What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Fabulous Weapons. Yes, indeed. How about that? Fabulous Weapons making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Charlie Checks It, and Charlie Checks It wants to see me react to this song by Fabulous Weapons called Dry Lunch. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Various Artists Topic, okay? And the video has 31 views. 31 views. Not gonna get you there, sorry. Look, I'm sure the song is fine, I'm sure the video's fine. I'm sure everything's kosher, I'm just saying. 31 views, not gonna get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Dry Lunch. That's all I got. It does say Fabulous Weapons up here. It does. So I hope I'm in the right place. Look, this is the link I was given. Okay, so if this is not the right place, don't blame me. Blame the requester. All right. Very orange cover. My goodness. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Everything you thought for
to be very clear on something before I start to tear this apart. I like distortion. I do. I like overdrive. I like fuzz. I like rectification. I like all different types of distortion and overdrive. And yes, I love all of it. I do. When used properly.
So how did that just feel?
Distortion on guitar. No problem. I like that. I like that. Distortion on keyboards. Yeah, sure, I guess. Yeah, why not? Sure. I mean, as long as it's not too harsh and not used too often, yeah, sure. Distortion on vocals. Maybe, I suppose, yeah, sure. I don't get it, but yeah, I suppose. Could make for some interesting effects on occasion. Distortion on drums. Why?
Why?
It doesn't make any sense at all. Why? I don't know why you would do that. I would never do that, but okay, I mean, sure, I guess if that's what you want. Now, I'm talking in the scope of all of these things as individuals. So, distortion on guitar, yeah, of course, no problem. Yeah, putting distortion on keyboards, chess keyboards, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I get it. Distortion on vocals. By itself. No other instruments. Just distortion on vocals. Don't know why you do it, but okay. I mean, I've heard it done before on occasion, and every once in a while it sounds good. Yeah, I get it. Putting distortion on drums. Just by itself. Just drums alone. I don't know why you would do it, but sure, I guess. I maybe. It might make for some interesting things. Having every single voice on the song, vocals, just guitars, keyboards, drums, everything has distortion, everything has overdrive. Why? It's going to sound like a muddy mess, which this sounds like, especially in the chorus. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know who in their right mind put distortion on every single voice in the mix and said, oh, that's a winner. Ha ha! That's a winner. What? It is? I don't understand. Anyway, let's keep going here. Just let it run. Almost done. boy.
Please stop.
Oh boy. Oh, marshmallowy boy.
All right.
I'll see you in the review, and oh yeah, we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Fabulous Weapons with Dry Lunch. This was a request from Charlie Checks It. Oh, boy. I don't want to be mean, but at the same time, I gotta be honest. So let's just rip off the Band-Aid and let's get to it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Fabulous Weapons with Dry Lunch. This was a request from Charlie Checks It. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't want to be mean. At the same time, I gotta be honest. Yeah, that scores. Yeah, that scores right. Okay, let's just rip off the Band-Aid. Let's get to it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that a 4.5. Yep, 4.5. I don't like giving bad scores, guys. I really don't. But when the song deserves it, I'm gonna give it, and I'm not gonna make any apologies for it. Let me tell you why.
Why?
The strongest part about this song, and this is gonna sound really weird, the strongest part of this song was the songwriting, and even then, guys, that was not very strong. We're literally in D, and we go to F, and that is literally the entire song. D to F, D to F, D to F to D, F to D, F to D, D to F, D to F. I mean, that's literally it. I don't understand how anybody could say, oh, this song was brilliant.
What's the matter with you?
You and I have two very definite, different opinions when it comes to brilliance. Because I'm sorry, going from a root to a minor third, that is not brilliant. I'm sorry. It's not. I'm sorry. Pouring distortion on everything, I think, was serious overkill. It made the mix sound muddy. It made everything sound muddy. I don't understand why anybody would want to do that. I don't understand why anybody would listen to this in the final mix and go, ho, we got a winner. This is going to take us all the way to the top. No, it's not. Good Lord. I mean, look, even Trent Reznor, who is notorious for putting distortion on keyboards, okay, even he knows that you don't put distortion on everything. You don't. You have to leave one or two voices clean, to keep everything separated. But when you put distortion on everything, and it's the same distortion, the same type of distortion, the same level of distortion on every single voice, they're gonna blend together. Like, they're absolutely gonna start to just congeal, and it just, I hate Jello. I hate Jello. I absolutely hate Jello. And this is exactly what this song sounded like. It sounded like one great big giant green Jello mold with pieces of chopped up egg and ham and carrots and everything else in it, and it's sitting there on the table looking like something from outer space just jiggling around. Ah!
You're a goddamn disgrace!
No! It does not belong! It just doesn't belong on the table. It belongs in the disposal. It belongs in a furnace. It belongs in an incinerator. It does not belong on a table for human consumption. Same thing with this song. I'm sorry, I am not a fan. Now, the energy was nice, the feel was nice, I'll take those, but I mean, overall though, the voicings were just not good. Vocals were very inconsistent. Like when he would hold notes, like we would go up high and he would hold a note, sustain a note, it actually sounded pretty good. Like it was sustained, it was clean, it was not from a tonal standpoint, that stupid distortion effect was still on there, but it wasn't unwavering. There was no vibrato. It was just a clean, solid held note right in pitch. But then again, there'd be other times where he'd be singing and he was clearly out of tune. Like, clearly. I don't understand. How is it that you can sing a perfect note on pitch and sustain it for 2 full measures? And yet, when it comes to just doing a descending line, you fall flat every single time. Transition from the 5th to the 3rd to the 1 to the 7. And on the 3rd, it was always on the 3rd that he would usually go flat. Sometimes it was on the 7 though, and sometimes he wouldn't even hit the 5 cleanly. And sometimes that was flat too. I don't know, man. The vocals were just very inconsistent at best. And like I said, guitar playing and keyboard playing was very basic, just D to F, D to F, D to F. There was no bass. There was keyboard. That was not bass. That what you thought might be bass, no, that was keyboard. Plain and simple. You listen to the end, because the bass tone on the keyboard, that was the last thing playing. You could hear the lift off of the key. You could hear it's a keyboard. So no bass, unfortunately. Keyboard instead, but it is what it is. Now look, it's not a terrible score, okay? Take solace in that. It's not terrible. It's not horrible, but it's not very good. And that's why it's getting the not very good score of 4.5. I feel good with that score, and that is where we're gonna stay. So, 4.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.